First of all, I'd just like to thank everybody for joining. Today, what I'm going to be doing is showing you the developments that we've been working on for PromoServe over the last, well, over a year now, actually. So we're going to be going through that. And then after, we're going to be going through the new website platform that we've been working on, just to show you how that works and the improvements that we're building into that. And then lastly, what we'll do is open up to any questions and feedback from yourselves, just to help us build the roadmap for 2024 and beyond. So what we're going to be going through today is the following. So I'm going to be showing the new quotation document layout that we've created. And then I'm going to be showing the new merge quote function. So if you've got any bigger clients that want to merge their quotes together then you can utilize that rather than having to set it up one by one. We've got a new PO status field. So this is for more your multifaceted jobs where if you've got one sales order, for example, and multiple purchase orders and you want to know where each of them are, then that's going to help you with that. I'm going to be showcasing the BI that we've created. So that's just a load of dashboards that you can utilize across the entire business, from sales to prospects to accounts and stock. So across the entire business, what that does is utilizes the data that you're putting through PromoServe every day, and it gives you insights. And then I'll show off the new website platform. And then after that, we can discuss any future development that you guys might want to see. So the first thing that I'm going to show is the new quotation document layout that we worked on. So just a bit of background on this before I get into it. So historically, the quote layout's been a A4 sheet of paper, your logo at the top, and then a breakdown of all the product information. But one thing we wanted to do in this is give it a bit more of a presentation view. So you'd have your header page, which has got all your branding on, and then the customer would be able to flick onto the next page to see the product and have a big bold image and all the information easily available to them that they can see. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to flick over to my test system and then show you how that works. So firstly, as you normally would, you would jump into quotes and opportunities and then into quotations on the top left. And then from here, what you're able to do is select any of your quotes from your list and then click on your printer icon. And then from here, what you're able to do is you'll have a new format called Format M. Now, when you select the format, there's one more option that you might need. So if you want your cover page, then you can just click Include Cover there, and then that'll give you your cover or header page with all your branding and information. And if you untick it, you'll just get the product information. So for this one, what I'll do, I'll keep both ticked so I can show you both of them. And then when we're happy, we'll just click on the flag icon. And then we'll view that. So this is my example one, but this is the first page, so what we call the header page. And on here, you can brand it however you want. So you can utilize this space. You can have your logo at the top and then any information that you need. So on here, I've got my customer's account number. I've got my quote number, job number, date of the quote, how long the quote's valid for, and then contact information. And then on the bottom left-hand side, I've got all of the address details. But all this other space can be used and be edited to whatever you need it to be. And then if I jump onto the next page, then this is the body of the quote. So on the left, you've got your image. Below that, you've got a bit of information about the product. And then on the right-hand side, you've got the information breakdown. So you've got all your USPs, what colors the product's available in, the delivery time, product colors again, branding method, branding area, branding position, if it's in stock or not in stock. And then below that, you've got your quantity breakdown. So you've got your quantity breaks there, you've got your unit price, and then any additional costs. And then at the bottom, you've got your totals based on those. The next one that I want to show today is the merge quote function. So on this, the reason that we did this is we were getting some feedback that if you had maybe a larger client where you'd done 2 or more quotes throughout the month, for example, they might come back and say, oh, can we have it all in one quote? Where you'd probably say, right, we're going to keep this quote and then manually copy everything over from all the other quotes into one quote. Based on that feedback, we created this function here, so you can merge 2 or more quotes together. So what I'm going to do is show you that now, and hopefully you'll be able to see that it's a big time saver for quotes like this. So I'm just going to, again, open up my system. Now, if you jump into your quote section, and then in here, you'll highlight the quote that you want to keep. So whatever quote you want to be the main quote for your customer, you'd highlight. So this one here. And then on the bottom, just to the right, you'll notice a merge button. So if you click on that, it's going to come up with a list of all the quotes that you've done for that customer. And what you would do is select the quote that you want to merge into that one that you've selected. So if we click on this here, and then click on the funnel icon on the bottom left-hand side, then here you'll get a pop-up. It'll say copy items from quotation number this one to be part of this quote. And then you can say yes if you want to proceed, no if you want to back out. So I'll say yes to that. What that's done is if I click into this quote, it's just copied all the products and additional costs. So even if I don't need everything, I can easily just go in and remove what's not needed. And doing it that way is just easier than having to manually add everything from one quote to another. So one of the next things we did was the purchase order status. The reason that we did this is for more your multifaceted projects. So if, for example, you've got one sales order within a job, but you've got multiple purchase orders, historically it was fairly difficult to see where you were with each of those POs that you'd sent to your suppliers. So what we did, we added this new custom field that you can populate with any stages that you need. And then you can utilize that to tag that purchase order with exactly where that is with the supplier. And then off the back of that, what we did is we put reporting functionality on that. So what you can do is run a report to say, right, if we've got artwork on hold with all these purchase orders, we need to chase those up, for example, so that you're able to easily see bottlenecks in the purchasing process. So what I'm going to do now is just show you where that is in your system. So for this bit, what we'll do is we'll jump into jobs and orders and then into purchase orders. So what you'll have is a new drop-down field here for the production status. And if we click it, then you'll see that we've got the order confirmed. We've got in pre-production. Is it on hold? Is the artwork on hold? But for this drop-down list, you can create it to be anything you want it to be. So you're not beholden to whatever we put in there. You can put your own stages in and then start tagging your purchase order with those stages.